Hey, it's your girl Nay. Okay, this is the last video of today. I gotta push them out, okay? So these are the things that I love and hate about the clock app. Okay, so that's what I'm referring it to as, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, the first thing is people are thieves. And a lot of people think that like that's not a big deal, but it is a big deal, especially when TikTok suppresses a set of people, especially marginalized people. They love to do it, right? And then when other people steal, no matter who it is, people steal, you don't get the credit for it. And I don't really like that at all, right? So for instance, there was Jalea Harmon. She did the Renegade. Jalea Harmon. She did the Renegade, and then Charlie D'Amelio. They say she popularized it, but she didn't credit her. Eventually, she did credit her, but that's just an example. And I was just like, damn, what if Charlie didn't go back and didn't do that? You know what I'm saying? And I just don't think that type of thing is correct. And a lot of people. Again, I think that the clock app is very particular in who they choose to push. And we're going to talk about that later because it's not just towards brown and black people. It's towards a lot of marginalized groups as well. But we're going to keep it going. One thing I do not like about it is that a lot of people, they are in the younger groups, and that's not no shade, all tea. They tend to change history. So do some older people too, especially when they're racist and prejudiced. Like they tend to try to change history. Like Anne Frank didn't exist. Or people were like, you know what? Aaliyah was going to be bigger than Beyonce in music. And again, that's opinions, especially from someone that comes from the 90s and lived through that era. Aaliyah was, may she rest well. She was going towards acting. Like that was her thing. She was in that last Queen of the Damned, and she was. I'm telling you, yes, maybe she would have been on tour, like with this millennial tours. But for the most part, acting was her greatest love, as well as fashion. I think she would have definitely went into fashion, like Selena Quintanilla, and May they both rest well. You know. The third thing I do not like about the clock app is rage baiters, right? So you could go into their bio and their bio is like, I made you look at my page. I'm like, you're such a loser. Like you're such a loser. Like you literally went out of your way to be an energy vampire, to try to ruin somebody's day, to argue with them because nobody loves you in your home. Because people that are loved don't do things like that. And it's really sad. It's sad that nobody loves you enough to tell you that, wow, that's some loser shit to do. And you should do better. You know what I'm saying? Looking for attention. They don't care if it's negative or positive. It's kind of sad, to be honest. One thing that I noticed about also the clock app is like the what about meism, right? So I will always use this as context where this lady was like, this is a type of lentil soup. This is a type of bean soup. And she was telling everybody about what kind of bean soup it was, right? This person goes underneath, well, can I replace it with some type of corn or something else? Because I don't like bean soup. So how about you go to another recipe? Like, what are you talking about right now? It really like irritates me. I said, for an example, if someone says, hey, I need help with dry skin, and someone suggested somebody else, they're like, well, that doesn't happen to my skin. Don't care. Nobody cares. We're talking about people that have dry skin, or we're talking about people that have oily skin. Like, it's sick. It's like everybody wants to feel like they're the main character, and I just think you should shut up. Thank you. Anyway, TikTok, the clock app does not clock prejudiced and racist people or misogynistic people. They do not. But we'll dive into misogyny a little later. They do not. They never leave you alone. You could be talking about your community, your history. You could be talking about POC. You could be talking about another marginalized group. You could be talking about plus size people. You could be talking about LGBTQIA. Okay? And there's always like locusts. And sometimes I think that these bots are fake, and I think they're from other countries, but I'm not even gonna go into that because I feel like that's a conspiracy theory, and I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm like a facts over fiction kind of person. But I did see this documentary where they are like paying people because they want social media to like actually like kill over, they wanted to die, where they're paying people in like other countries to bot us, which is like freaking absurd when you could just allow people that are true creators to go through the algorithm. But again, it's a conspiracy theory. Okay, I don't want to make push waves, but I just think it's just so crazy to me that if you're like a marginalized group, or you're not the standard of what they feel, whatever somebody's supposed to look like in society, they say the vilest shit to you, like when it comes to prejudice or racism or just being fat phobic or whatever, and the clock app does not take it down. In fact, they push it because they want more drama, versus, again, I said like talented artists and talented makeup artists. I mean, I've seen some fashionistas and makeup artists that were impeccable, and they have like 200K, right? And then like there's people that do the most nastiest things, to say the nastiest things in people's comments, and then they have like 1 million. It's really crazy. Anyways, also they push people who don't mix. Obviously, I told you guys before, I'm an independent. I am not a fan of MAGA. I'm not a fan of homophobic people, transphobic people. I'm just not a fan. Thank you. I'm not a fan of you. I don't like you. You don't like me. That's fine. But why would you push me onto their page? If I'm trying to be in community with people that think and feel like me, then why are you pushing me on to people that don't like me? Because I don't like them, they don't like me. So it doesn't make sense. And I feel like that's drama filled. And it's just like your app could succeed if you weren't such dickheads. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. I'm trying to build community, and that's what social media is for, to be social with people that think and feel like you, for you to learn, and for some people to unlearn. But if you're trying to push drama, like, what kind of app is you? Sorry, y'all, my phone is about to die, so let me hurry up. Okay, this is no shade. The religious psychosis, I'm like super annoyed with it. I'm just going to be so honest. I'm over it. The newer ones are coming in people's comments saying that Jesus loves you, and I feel like it's so fake. It's just so fake. It's not real. Like, you know what I'm saying? I have no problem with people saying that Jesus loves me, because duh. Look at me, duh, of course he does. But you know what I'm saying? It's not coming from a place of humility. It's coming from a place of like, let me shove religion down your throat. It's a place of conservatism. It's a place of like, oh, if you're not like me, you're going to hell. And it's just like, if you feel that way, stop fucking speaking to people. Piece of shit. Anyway, or if you live different, you're demonic. Everything is demonic. You're so demonic. Oh, okay. What again? Why are you speaking to me? Anyways, the other day, this lady said that if you wear Arabic perfume, she said, no, this is what she said. She said Jesus told her to stop wearing Arabic perfume. And again, religious psychosis. Jesus did not tell you that. There's so many things going wrong in the world. Jesus did not tell you to say that. I think that's just you being prejudiced and Islamophobic, to be honest, right? Because she was like, yes, because Allah is a demon. Allah is just God in a different language. You guys are dumb. You don't know linguistics. You don't learn. You don't read. What is the problem? What is the problem? It's going to piss me off. Another one said she threw out her mattress. I saw one that said she threw out her mattress because she wanted everything brand new in her apartment. No spirits, nothing in her new apartment. I was like, oh, okay, I understand that. There was another one. She was like, no, God told me to lay on the floor and tell me, and he will tell me when he's ready. You're sick. Not only do you need a new mattress, you need medication. You need medication. Something is wrong. Something is wrong. Okay. Last but maybe not least, I don't really know. Red pill men. I think this is the last one because again, my phone is dying. They are the most vile, annoying person. They actually made YouTube, Twitter, all these places just so unbearable because it's like, for instance, everybody likes Aaron Pierre, right? People like Aaron Pierre. Everybody thought he was handsome. People think Michael B. Jordan's handsome, right? Especially sinners. And specifically, a lot of incels, they use a lot of racism when it comes to like black women. I've seen, they're like, oh, Michael B. Jordan doesn't like black women. Have you met Michael B. Jordan to say that he don't like black women? And even if he did, I can't have a crush on people. Boy, fuck you. Okay? And they use every single way because a girl broke their heart in the 9th grade to make everybody miserable around them. I mean, other men, women, gay people, straight people, Jesus, everybody in a mama, the universe, the bees on the floor, the ants. They just do anything to get attention because deep down inside, they are male losers that are really upset at women from someone that denied them in the 8th grade. It's sick. They won't go, you know, so this month is in June. It's Men's Wellness Month. Please, I think that you guys should take some of the resources and really go to get some help. Truly, I'm not playing these games. I'm really, really, really serious. Like, and it's so funny because it is not funny, but I remember there was these young boys, they were making TikToks about how they wanted to like basically roupie somebody. And they're like, oh, I'm leaving here with something. That was the sound. And I got flagged for sharing a clip of the Truman Show because I want people to watch movies. That's why I brought my behind to YouTube because I was like, you know what? Enough is enough. I can't even speak my mind. I'm being censored over there for what? What did I do? I didn't do anything. I'm talking about shows. I'm laughing about Bob's Burgers. But this person could joke about grape. Wild. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. My name is Naomi Khadija. Again, I am going to school soon and I really need you guys' help. I work 2 jobs. I'm a homeschool mom, a full-time mom. Okay, I work 2 jobs and I want to go back to school for sociology as well as public relations. And I don't ask for money. I don't grift. I think that's freaking weird. I'm so sorry. I'm not saying you shouldn't ask for help if you need it, but that's just not me. I don't move that way. But if you see my videos pop up, whether it's a shorts or it's a video, please make sure you share it with friends and family. You can listen to it on silent as much as you want. Run up my numbers so I can be monetized, so I can go back to school, because it's extremely important to me, so I can have a better life for me and my baby girl, even though my baby girl's like 16 now. Anyways, thank you for your time. Okay, bye.